Welcome back to the DataMinds Podcast, where we unpack the truth behind data, AI, and cloud without the hype. Today's topic is the biggest question shaking the entire data industry. Will AI agents replace data engineers? Some say data engineering is dead. Some say automation will do everything. Others argue AI will never replace human logic. So what's the truth? To break this down with real enterprise examples, we have Atta, the mind behind DataMinds. Welcome back, Atta.
Thank you so much, Farida. And yes, no doubt, this is a $1 million question these days. Data engineers are having a fear. I won't say it's fear of unknown, but I will say there is a genuine fear whether they will lose their job or not, because AI is writing SQLs, AI is generating the pipelines, AI is fixing the bugs. So the question comes, will AI agents replace the data engineers? But the reality is very different, and I will explain in this episode. So we will evaluate what AI agents can do, what AI agents cannot do, what are the skill set required for the data engineers in today's era to keep themselves at the top.
So let's keep it short. One word answer. Will AI replace data engineers?
No, but some part of the repetitive task will be replaced.
Meaning?
Okay, let me give you one example. Data engineers who are going to move the data from one place to another, who always go through some particular script fixing, who always run some routine ETL jobs or they create the ETL jobs, that part certainly is going to be replaced. I mean, that is an old fashioned now.
But, I saw something alarming at Web Summit, and I definitely want to share it in this episode. A startup pitched data logistics as a service. So their message was, we automate ingestion, connections, transformations, business logic. We go live in days, not in months. So it sounded like they automate 70% of data engineers' data work. It direct threaded it.
Spot on. I mean, that is the key. The beauty of AI agents is that the automation saves a lot of operational time or manual time, and it gives you the ability to focus on the insights, which gives you the meaningful results that what action you need to take from the data. So every organization, they would like to go towards automation to reduce this manual intervention. Farida, let me give 3 scenarios here, which will make the things very clear for the audience. I'll start with the first scenario. A data engineer who wakes up at 2 a.m. in the early morning, he sees that there is a failed job. He will look into the log. He will try to find out the issue. He will troubleshoot it. He will rerun the script. This whole process minimum takes 1.5 to 2 hours. With AI agent in place, AI agent will detect the job failure. It will automatically read the log. It will automatically provide the fix, and it will rerun the job. The total time will be taken is like 2 minutes. So there is a huge difference. And the one which you were saying, the beauty of automation, here it comes. Now let's go to the scenario number 2. We all deal with the messy data, and data analytics is the name to beautify the messy data. Now, that takes a lot of time. You change the data types, you validate the data, you clean the data, and then you are in the position to analyze it and come towards the valuable insights. Now, with the AI agent in place, all these tasks are done automatically within few minutes rather than going into 4 to 5 hours. The third and very important for all the data engineers in the data fraternity, the SQL optimization or query optimization, which is a tedious, very strategic task. Initially, the data engineers used to review each and every line of the code, going towards the join, trying with the hit and trial basis and see what makes the impact. This used to take 6 hours or maybe more than a day. Now with the agents in place, they can review the SQL, they can provide you some recommendations, and they can provide you the optimized SQL. So this is the biggest beauty you can see with the AI agents in place.
So the repetitive tasks are disappearing rapidly.
Absolutely. And to all the data engineers, the only fear is how they should overcome with these repetitive tasks. And I think with the adoption of AI agents in your day-to-day work, this fear will be removed. Let me give you one more insight over here. Let's consider another scenario where what AI agent cannot do anything. Imagine A data warehouse or a data lake, the data is coming from multiple sources. You name it CRM, you name it A, B, C. Now, agents move the data to that particular data lake, but the data is wrong. Can you imagine why? Because AI agent cannot detect what is the business understanding. AI agent cannot read what is the domain knowledge. AI agent cannot detect the rules, the quality, they cannot detect it. Here where your existing data engineers come. Now they need to think like a think tank. The think tank which should drive these agents should be very top at the top of the business knowledge, at the top of the domain, at the top of the business understanding, and drive those agents for a better output. Here is where the data engineers will have edge on the agentic AI.
So
That's
data
the
engineers, they become more strategic.
Absolutely. This is the point. I hope by listening to this point or this fear of the data engineers about the AI replacing them will give them a confidence that it's their career growth. It's not something which will take away their job. But if you are in your comfort zone, definitely, then there are some consequences which everyone has to face. Now, I would also like to highlight what skills are really relevant for today's data engineer to survive in the future. Number one, we all know about the Microsoft Copilot. We know about Snowflake Cortex. We know about GCP AI capabilities. So these are the tools which you need to adapt, learn, interact with them daily, and explore what value you can put out from there to make your work easier. This will not only make your work easy, but it will also take you to the next level in your career path. Secondly, the business knowledge, the domain knowledge, the data governance, the governance part, which AI agents cannot do for sure. This is the area where these data engineers will be leading from the front. So it is an upskill opportunity for them to learn and to grow within the organization.
So the question isn't whether AI will replace data engineers.
I would answer this question in this way. AI agents and the data engineers, the combination of both is not going to be replaced. But as I said previously, if you are not going to adapt yourself or upskill yourself or make understanding with these AI agents and AI capabilities, then you are in your comfort zone and there is a big risk to you. So it's up to the data engineers. How do they adapt themselves?
Absolutely agree. Thank you for joining episode 3, Atta.
It's my pleasure, Farida.
So this has been a very strong insight from data engineering perspective of DataMinds Podcast. In the next episode, we will see the comparison of AI agents with different data domains. Make sure to subscribe, share this episode, and prepare yourself for the next one. See you in the next episode.